Cycle for Survival started back in October, when you were forming your teams, when you were starting to ask for donations. That was Cycle for Survival. Tonight is just a celebration of every single one of you, your friends, your family, the people that you brought from work, the people that you brought here that are survivors. This is tonight to celebrate them.
The first surgery, we were invited to meet Melvin up in his pre-surgical room, and we had a little celebration of life. The anesthesiologist took our pictures. There were 6 or 7 of us, and we celebrated. And throughout the day, the information workers came, they gave us updates, and it was a beautiful experience. And for the next 2 years, each time Melvin went for his treatments or he went for a second surgery, it was that same kind of amazing experience. So, what you have to recognize is that the money we raise here supports the research, but it also brings together a community of people who bring life back to those who don't know what to do.
Andy and I share this common bond of being brave pediatric cancer survivors. We were both so fortunate to have been treated by the best doctor, Wendy Lexer, and the sarcoma team at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. Our families will continue to ride and support Cycle for Survival until the day becomes a cancer-free world.
By cycling, we can show to all how much we can do. Today we ride to give others the lifeline I was thrown. We ride to raise money, to inspire, and to show patients that there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Because of everything that you're doing today, everybody supporting you, and everyone all over the country in this movement, we're making incredible strides. 3 or 4 years ago, about 3.5 years ago, we began studying a rare subtype of leukemia, where there's about 800 people in the United States with a specific mutation. And working with my colleague Craig Thompson, who's my boss and the head of Sloan Kettering, and a number of my other colleagues at Sloan Kettering, and elsewhere, collaborations all over the world, we figured out the wiring of that cancer. And when we figured it out, it gave us an answer of a possible treatment, a possible drug. So 3 years ago, less than a year after that discovery, thanks to Cycle for Survival and all of you, we went into the clinic with the first drug. And I remember it was a Friday night when we treated the first patient. And this patient didn't know if it would help them, but they knew that they were part of something important. Within 5 patients, we had a response. And all of those patients were treated at Sloan Kettering. And after that success, we went national, and we've now treated 400 patients. And in about a third of those patients, they're still on the drug and they're doing well. These are patients that failed bone marrow transplant, chemotherapy. They're taking a pill, they have no side effects, and they're at years and counting. An incredible thing that because they have a specific genetic abnormality in their rare cancer, we have a pill for them. And I just found out this week that the Food and Drug Administration has accepted our application, and we're hopeful that it will be approved by this summer. So think about that.
One of the oncologists that treated my wife told me that in 1970, a diagnosis of glioblastoma would produce a life expectancy of 90 days. Through the support of people like you and others, my wife was able to be treated and lived 4 years and 99 days.
While Maggie is still battling her battle and has recently begun a promising adult clinical trial that we pray will start working, we realize there is so much more work to be done to eradicate this horrible disease for all ages. We cycle today to raise awareness, hope, and money for cancer research, but my ride is dedicated to my daughter Maggie because her battle is my battle. It's a beautiful day to beat cancer, so let's ride, people.